This is Core Conversations with Natalie Baggio.
Welcome back to Core Conversations. And today I am joined with a couple of guests to talk about the experience that they've had within our health system. So welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad that you're both here today and willing to share your experience with the community. You had an experience with Corewell Health here in Southwest Michigan and in West Michigan in Grand Rapids. I'm glad we were here for you, but it's unfortunate about your situation, but I think it'd be great for you to share that with the community. But let's start by introductions.
Okay, so thank you. My name is Lorraine White-Day. I am a student at Grand Valley. I'm going into my senior year. I move in like 4 days, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Back to Grand Rapids. And I just got back from a study abroad where I was in Morocco for 8 months. And I am very happy to be here and looking forward to all of my new opportunities.
Oh, great. Yeah, it sounds like you have an exciting future ahead of you. And
Hoping so.
yeah, an adventure for sure.
For sure.
And then we have your mom with us today, too.
Yeah, we do.
Good morning. I'm Lorraine Day, Lincoln's mom.
Well, thank you for joining us
Thank
and
you.
helping share part of Lincoln's journey.
Yes.
Because I know you were there through the whole experience
Yes.
with him.
Mhm.
And before we get into the whole story, though, what was like, describe kind of the day that you were experiencing and what led up to us being able to be there to help support you as a health system.
Sure. So from what I remember, and it's hazy, but my friend texted me that morning and was like, hey, do you want to go sailing later today? And I love sailing. So I was like, yeah, sure thing. So before we go, my mom was like, hey, remember to do your dishes. Yes, ma'am. So I'm in the kitchen doing my my dishes, and he pulls up in the driveway. Yeah, he comes in, he talks to me and my mom. And so my mom's talking to him. She's like, make sure to be safe, all that. And we're like, good to go. I finished up. I'm like, let's go. And so we drive to the spot, and then yeah, we begin to set up the sailboat, and from there, that's where my memory cuts out. So I've just been told the story from that point on.
But as you were setting up the sailboat, that's when you experienced an electrical shock?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I had the sailboat. Okay. So pretty much we put the sailboat off the trailer. I go to put the mast into the sailboat, and so he gets on the sailboat, stands on the rubber padding of the seat, and is helping guide it. I'm down on the ground trying to put the mast in the big hole where it goes. It's really heavy, so doing my best, and I've like got it going up the crook of my shoulder, right, and he's on top, and again, I don't remember this. This is what he told me after the fact. It slipped, or he dropped it, or somehow it lands in the power lines above us. And so the shot goes through him. He lets go of it because he has some minor burns on his hands. Well, I didn't know that was happening. So the shot goes through me and into the ground. And I have bits of memory of the actual act of being electrocuted. Like I remember feeling muscles in my neck clench that I had never felt before. So in the moment, I was kind of like, oh, it's a new feeling. I remember being confused because I was like, there's all this pain, I don't know why. And then my next thought was, oh, I've been electrocuted. So he told me that I told him, I've just been electrocuted. I'm terrified. And then it was lights out for me. I fell over, according to him, and began to seize. And so he was like calling out, and there were some bystanders, Nate and Tyler, who were going out to fish, I believe. And so they ran over and administered CPR on me for 10 minutes, which is huge. That takes endurance and faith to do it for 10 minutes. They had the 911 operator on the line.
Mm-hmm.
The ambulance showed up, and the story goes that I had to be shocked twice and intubated.
Right at the scene.
At the scene.
At the lake where you were getting ready to
At the scene,
sail.
yeah.
Okay.
And then on the ambulance ride, I was intubated. We got to what used to be Lakeland, so now just Corewell in town.
Yeah.
And
St. Joe here in the ER. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And so my family was able to come.
Mm-hmm.
And so from what my mom has told me, they were in the bereavement room waiting to hear about what was happening with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was determined that my injuries were so bad that I had to be moved to Butterworth in Grand Rapids. So I was airlifted.
Okay.
And I was in like their highest level of intensive burn care for a couple of days, maybe 48 hours ish, until I was moved to level down when I began to wake up and, start to like record memories again. And then 7 days after that, well, I went to Mary Free Bed after that. But then after that, I was good to go.
Yeah.
So I've had an amazing experience at Corewell, and I'm very grateful for all that they've done for me.
Well, that sounds like a very traumatic experience and emotional experience as well. And for mom, I'm sure too, and family.
Yes.
Do you remember like what were the burns like that you experienced since you could feel that before you became unconscious?
Before I became unconscious, what were they like?
What about in the burn unit?
In the burn unit, I don't remember much pain. I was on a lot of different painkillers, so I don't remember feeling too much pain. At the moment when I began to wake up and like actually record memories, my first thought was like, "Oh, I don't feel any pain. I must be fine." But that's just thanks to the doctors managing it. But physically, I had burns on my pads of my fingers. I have a nice scar right here. It took a while to heal. I have a scar on my leg. So this is the entry wound. This is the exit wound of where the electricity went. I had a burn all the way down my leg from where the mast, which is superheated, right, where it skidded down. I had burns from the bottom of my feet and on my toes where the electricity like splayed out. So yeah, I was burned everywhere, but the doctors were saying that it wasn't the external burns that were the problem. It was the internal burns, which I couldn't feel. So I wasn't aware that like my muscles and organs and brain had been through all that.
Right.
Yeah.
And today though, how are you feeling?
Great. I mean, I was just saying yesterday that, due to the great care I received and due to the follow-ups that we had, it doesn't always feel like it happened to me. Like I don't have any lasting effects. The doctors were saying that I had a very, very low chance of walking out of the hospital and even lower of doing so with all my mental faculties.
Yeah.
But I did. And then 6 weeks later, I went to my study abroad across the world. So, I mean, since that experience, like this whole having died thing is a couple steps behind me. And I just feel like me. I feel fine. That's
wonderful. And I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And I mean, what an experience you don't expect at such a young age, and to go through something that's usually for sure life-threatening. And I'm just proud that we were able as a health system to be here and connect you to the services that you needed to have this type of a recovery.
Thank you. Me too.